Well, speaking about democracy in Palestine is really a bit strange, I think, because you can't really apply democratic criteria and democratic values on an occupied country, because we're not really a state where actually people are free to democratically express themselves. And even if people actually express themselves, they can't really decide their future nor anything else. So I don't think that we can speak, I mean, when it's about Palestine, we can't speak about democracy as we speak about democracy in any other country that has kind of stable political life, that is independent, that has a government, a parliament. We have what's so-called Palestinian Autonomous Authority, but it's not really a state, though we have a president, we have a prime minister, we have ministers, we have the PLC, the Palestinian Legislative Council, which is like the parliament. But I don't think that we actually have a democratic life. And probably it's something strange that a people or a nation under occupation get busy with these post-state processes, let's say, like, having a democratic life. I'm not saying that we shouldn't, work on that, but I think the priority should be given towards having our independence. And afterwards, we can speak about democracy and all these things. But still, advocating for democracy or human rights in Palestine is challenged by so many factors, and it has many obstacles. The main one, of course, comes the occupation, unfortunately. And in the second place, we have corruption, like any other people or nation. Parties that don't have an interest in letting people express themselves and say what they think or believe in, because it doesn't really serve their interests, and they are benefiting from being controlling almost everything without being held accountable for what they do. I think things are getting better, but still obstacles also are getting bigger as well. So I'm not sure we are really moving forward. And if you just go back in time for a couple of years ago at least, you would see that democracy is not really something supported even by what's so-called democratic word. So democracy, unfortunately, is being used to let specific parties win the elections and have kind of legitimacy to rule and decide on behalf of people. But if democracy results come in a way that wouldn't really go in line with what these influential parties believe in or trying to do, it would be just destroyed. So I don't think these democratic practices we have are really genuine. Unfortunately, they are just used as tools to get some legitimacy, and they don't really reflect a genuine belief in democracy.